If you're a software company, this video is for you. So G2 changed the game for the software industry. As the world's leading software review platform, G2 is where over 80 million software buyers go every year to discover, vet, and ultimately ensure they're making the right software buying decisions. So G2's intent data is super valuable. In this lesson, we're going to leverage those intent signals and launch an ad campaign towards prospects that are researching our category or profile on G2. And we're going to do that by, first, creating a campaign audience that combines ideal customer fit and G2 intent signals, and then we're going to create and launch a display campaign towards that audience. Part 1, Audience Build. Part 1A, Account Audience Build. So we'll start our audience build with G2 intent. Let's target accounts that have visited our product profile, category, or looked at comparisons or competitor pages. Next, we'll select additional categories, but this might be redundant as we might already be in some of these categories. Next, we'll specify the products that we want to leverage in this campaign. As you can see, ZoomInfo has multiple products that span across many categories because just like every other software vendor tells you, we are a consolidated full-stack platform that could automate the entire process. But really, we are. Finally, I'm going to make this search exclusive to the United States and to the past 3 months. And when I'm ready to apply my intent filters, I'm going to click Apply Filters. Okay, that brought back a lot of accounts. We don't want to sell to all of these accounts. G2 attracts millions of website visitors every month. So it's unlikely that all of these companies fit our ideal customer profile. Let's make this list more targeted by specifying our best fit accounts based on our ideal customer profile. For this specific campaign, let's target companies in the US with more than 500 employees in the software industry. And I'm also going to filter based on first-party data points to exclude competitors and customers from this campaign. Quick note, many ZoomInfo users actually use G2 intent data to be alerted when a current customer might be researching a competitor solution on G2 so they can flag the account as a churn risk and take the appropriate action, like sending a nice gift to remind them of the wonderful times they shared together over the last 2 contract renewals. But for this video, we're just going to focus on using G2 intent to find new business. Okay, now let's reapply our filters, and boom, we now have a targeted campaign audience of our most likely to convert accounts based on intent and fit. All right, now we can move on to the second part of our audience build, where we are going to specify our buying committee at these accounts. For this audience, we're going to want to include both our decision maker and influencer personas. So let's target C-level, VP, and director level contacts in the marketing and sales department. And for compliance, let's leverage our CRM integration to exclude contacts that have opted out of being contacted. All right, now that we have defined our contact audience, let's reapply our filters. Boom, now our campaign audience is ready. To recap everything we've done so far, inside MarketingOS, we created an audience that targets accounts looking at our category or profile on G2, which we further filtered down to include our ideal customer profiles at prospect accounts, where we are going to be targeting our influencer and decision maker personas who haven't opted out. So now we're ready to save this audience so we can add it to a campaign. Now I'm ready to add our audience to an ad campaign. And first we're going to create an ad set by clicking New Ad Set. Then I'll give it a name, provide a destination URL, upload my creative. Boom, ad set created. Now I'll create a new campaign by clicking on the advertising dropdown, campaigns, new campaign, and ZoomInfo advertising. As you can see, we could sync this audience to a Facebook or a LinkedIn campaign, but we'll do that in another video. Anyway, once I create a new campaign, select the campaign objective and give the campaign a name, we'll add our campaign audience that we just built and fill out all this campaign stuff. Now I can click launch and boom, we've now launched our campaign. Let's review. G2's website gets over 80 million unique visitors every year that are actively searching for products they're interested in buying. To make use of that high-value intent, Inside MarketingOS, we created an audience of our target buyer personas at our ideal customer profile prospect accounts that are looking at our category on G2. Then we created an ad set and launched a campaign towards that audience. And that's it. To learn more about ZoomInfo's integrations across all of ZoomInfo's products, visit marketplace.zoominfo.com or talk to your customer success manager.